What's up, everybody? It's your boy Game27. Once again, thank you for joining my channel. Before I get started, can you please hit that like button, that notification bell, and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to this channel. And after that, let's go and get started with this video. Okay, I want to talk about this Xbox event, the E3, that's going to take forth this coming up Sunday. And of course, there's been a lot of leaks, rumors, and of course, you got Phil Spencer been hyping up this event, saying that it's going to be the greatest Xbox show ever. And I'm hearing all this and that and this and that, and I was telling myself they hype the Xbox like crazy every E3, and every E3 we kind of get disappointed because we get nothing but mostly third-party games, and we don't really get nothing new. But last year's E3, the surprise that we got from that show, and I said that it's a great step going forward, was purchasing a whole bunch of those those studios, in which Microsoft need badly because they are lacklusting on the first party department. So they really need more studios so they can go forward during the next generation console, so they can actually compete with Nintendo, compete with Sony when it comes to the first party games, because you can't always depend on third parties. You can ask Nintendo that. You cannot always depend on third parties. So you need your first parties to basically fill those gaps when there's no third party games available. You need that. You need a reason for people to buy your console. And yes, I know what you're about to say. What's the reason buying the Xbox? You got the PC. And like I tell everybody is that if you want to get into PC gaming, it's not cheap. And if you want the top-notch 4K 60 frames, 120 frames per second computer, PC, you could be spending a lot of money, possibly thousands of dollars. So either you're a PC gamer or you're a console gamer. So me, I don't have that type of time to build a PC, so that's why I say I am a console gamer. I'm an Xbox gamer, and I want the best for Xbox, even though they are kind of transitioning to the PC side. They putting all their IPs on there, and at first I was pretty pissed off, but at the same time, I got over it, because I'm like, what, it's it's Microsoft, they doing this for the money. And of course, like, if you look at the business side of it, it makes more sense. So you can put these games in more gamer hands, so more people can have access to these games. That's a smart way of doing business. So with that put to the side, I'm fine with that. So basically, with the when Phil Spencer hyping up this E3, I want to know exactly what's going on, because it's pretty expected. It's pretty much expected that Microsoft have to have a great show, probably the best show this year, even though they're going to be the only one out of the big three that's going to be on the stage, because Nintendo, they bowed out years ago. They've been doing their digital event, and Sony, they decided not to show up this year. So yes, all eyes is going to be focused mostly on Microsoft, because their first party woes, and people want to know what's going on. And you got leaks and rumors saying there's going to be a Fable 4 announced, Halo Infinite, they're going to show some gameplay footage of Halo Infinite. People want to know what's going on with Battletoads. There was an announcement of Battletoads last year, and it's going, and a game like that shouldn't take that long to make. It's a 2.5D game, so people want to know, is that coming out this year? And if you ask me, I think it's pretty much expected. You can't announce a game that probably looks like it don't even take no longer than 1 year to develop, to come out 2 to 3 years later. Like, it kind of don't make sense. And I don't want it to be the next Cuphead, because remember when they first showed us Cuphead and we didn't get the game like two years later or something like that? I was like, what? It's a 2D game? Are you kidding me? It just kept getting delayed. So I just hope that the Battletoads game don't fall, in that same situation that the Cuphead game was in. Even though Cuphead is a really fantastic platform game, very hard but very good. I'm not trying to rush Microsoft. I just want to know what's going on. We want gameplay footage of that game as well. And there was also a rumor that there's going to be around 13 to 14 first-party games, and of course, Gears of War 5 or Gears 5 is pretty much expected to be shown and possibly give us a release date of this year, because Microsoft already said that it's going to be released sometime this year. So that's pretty much expected. And of course, when I mentioned earlier about when they purchased those studios last year, are they going to show us something, a snippet of some of those games that they've been developing? Playground Games, that there's a rumor that they've been working on some open world game. Like, is it that Fable game that's been rumored that Playground Games has been, rumored to be working on? Like, there's a lot of questions now, and of course, there's gonna be a few leaks. Like, that's why I try to stay off the internet, because like it kind of take away the suspense of being excited of E3. I made a video about this last year about having these leaks. It kind of takes away the excitement for E3. Like, people want to be surprised, and that's why I try to stay away from the gaming social media, because everybody always want to get leaks. They always want to do these rumor videos, rumor this, rumor that. Some YouTube channels blew up based on rumors, and there's nothing wrong with that, because people is so impatient. They want rumors. Me, I want to be surprised. That's just how I operate. I know everybody's different, whatever. But yes, Microsoft E3 is very much expected to be very huge, especially due to the fact that they had a piss poor generation, and that's coming from a Xbox fan. I'm a huge Xbox fan, but let's just be real. Like, the best exclusive that Microsoft had this year, I'm sorry, not this year, this generation, was Gears of War 4. I enjoyed it. Very great game, and I can't really say anything else, unless, well, I will say, if you want to go by the rating system, of course people gonna be like, Forza Horizon 4. I heard a lot of great things about it. I'm just not really big into the racing game, but that's a highly rated game as well. But my personal opinion, I think Gears of War 4 is the best Microsoft exclusive this generation, and it could have been better. Because Nintendo, I can name a lot of Nintendo games that's been great. I can name a lot of Sony games that's been great. It's not that many great Xbox games that came out this year. It's not even that many to even name, to be honest. So, like I said, it's pretty much expected for Microsoft to have a great E3. All this hyping that's going on. This, I guess, according to a lot of Xbox dudes, this is a make it or break it with Microsoft, because a lot of them has been on the brink of leaving, the Xbox brand because of what's been going on these past few years. And I kind of understand of why they got frustrated, because they paid $500 for a console, and you would think that they was gonna have some games to go with it, but now, it's just been nothing but disappointments. Yes, I bought the Xbox One X myself, and I enjoyed it, because I play nothing but a lot of third-party multiplayer games, and if you want the best experience that's not a PC, then the Xbox One X is the console to play. So I do have my reasons of owning an Xbox One X, but as far as the first-party games, I would love for Microsoft to focus on high-quality games than a high-quality, hardcore, powerful console. That's why Nintendo can get away with making underpowered consoles, because their first-party games is really, really good. They make great games, but they can use a little bit more power. I really hope that there is, a announcement of a Switch Pro. So I don't, that's another video. But anyway, what do y'all guys think about these rumors for like a Fable 4 coming out, 3 new IPs in which that's been rumored, and what do y'all guys think that these games might be? Who do y'all think who's working on some of these new IPs? Like I say, I got my speculations with Playground Games, and like I said, I expect for Microsoft to have the best E3. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all expect for Microsoft to have the best E3, because of their previous E3s has been very piss poor. So y'all just give me your thoughts and your opinions on how y'all feel about the Xbox brand overall. What they're gonna go, forward. What they're gonna do with the brand, or are they gonna, still stick with the Xbox brand after the these new consoles gonna come out, or are they gonna go straight, strictly to PC? What do y'all guys think about the whole situation? Like, comment, subscribe to my video, and once again, it's your boy Rick Game 27. Have a good day. Peace out.